Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, May 8th. It's been a hot minute since the last time I've checked in with you. I have been very busy with getting things ready for production for Discomfort in the Manic Mind. And as you've seen on social media, it is in the works. It is with the Palmetto Publishing Company out of Charleston, South Carolina. We are getting ready to get the manuscript finalized on Friday. They will have it in their hands on Tuesday. So thank you all for all of the orders. I am so proud and so grateful for all of you that this actually took place. And those of you that were interested in purchasing the book, I'm just so entirely grateful. I want to also put out there that the pre-sale is over. The link will be coming up on the website for Amazon. It's going to be in Target and Walmart and Barnes & Noble and other sites that the publishing company will put it on live. I do want to express, if you were interested and missed the pre-sale, you will help me out immensely when it comes out to purchase it on Amazon. And I would also ask, if you're inclined, to write a review for the book when you purchase it and after you read it. This allows Amazon to see people's interest, and Amazon will bump up the visibility of it on Amazon. So it is a huge win-win situation. Of course, when the book is sold, it's wonderful. But when the book is sold and a review is written, it allows more publicity for the book to be known about. And I do want to say that this is my memoir. It is my story. However, throughout the book, I have included all kinds of resources. So I don't know if you could call it a self-help book. Certainly those that are in the midst of journeying or that have journeyed with mental illness, they may find it as a self-help book. But I wrote it as a memoir and a resource book. Again, I notified you all that it is now with the Library of Congress. When you publish a book, you don't have to have it registered there. What the Library of Congress allows the book to be a little bit more legit, and it allows libraries and other searches for the book to be on a national level. So it will be under mental health, it will be under memoir, and people can find about it more. I will tell you, it is also with a writing coach right now. A gift from my sister allowed me to have the manuscript reviewed by an actual writer, and she writes for the Chicago Tribune. Her name is Christine Wolf, and at the end of the week, I should have just her opinion about it. I can tell you, and I'm sure every writer goes through this, the imposter syndrome. I wrote this book entirely, the entire time, thinking, who's going to care? It's my story. What does this mean? Is it going to be good? Who really cares? And so I just needed a perspective from somebody that didn't know me, that wasn't working in the book, that could give me an opportunity to know that it's well written. And as I would never be embarrassed by myself or my story, but I didn't want to be embarrassed with the writing of the book. It was just something that was overtly anxiety provoking. I mean, I live with something that provokes anxiety, but writing through this process was much more difficult than I ever imagined. And it was almost like an episode itself. I've shared with you, I'd be in the fetal position at the end of the day after thinking, oh my gosh, I just wrote a great chapter. And there were times where I just couldn't plow through some of the emotional things that I actually lived through. And you'll find out more about the book, how I incorporated some of these things that were triggering, very triggering. So this is just a little video to check in with you. Please, if you could share the information about the book, let people in your life know that there is something coming up that perhaps that their loved one could relate to or that they could relate to. The amount of people that are touched by mental illness worldwide, 1 in 4. We all know somebody that has journeyed with depression or anxiety or that has an actual diagnosable mental illness that the struggle is more than real. So I want to thank you again for those that have supported, and even just for liking posts that I've made. All of these things help me market the book, and the marketing of the book is on me. So I want to wish you a beautiful day. Stay tuned here at the Facebook page. I'm posting this on my personal page and Instagram and all of that. So anybody that touches anything that has Deb Francis involved can see this information. I was at the NAMI Walk here in Delaware this weekend on Saturday. I had a chance to share some of my story in front of a great crowd. Really pleased to tell you that I'm back involved with NAMI. It just feels so wonderful. And I'm hoping this book leads me into keynotes or presentations throughout the country with NAMI. I can only hope that if you can send the juju that would happen. I would love to be able to really get back into sharing my story, because honestly, I've always felt that I've made a difference. And it's kind of like my plight in life, where I just want to be able to help somebody, maybe even just shed some light on my own experience that somebody could relate to. So thank you again. I'm going to say thank you a million times, and stay tuned. Once the Amazon link, it's going to be on Amazon, Walmart, Barnes and Nobles, and other venues that the publishing company will attach the publication to. So it'll be, available in various areas that could be purchased at, but the actual Amazon link is going to be on the website. The link right now to the store has been taken down because the pre-sale is over, and I'm offering it in paperback and hardcover. And those of you that have ordered, you will get an autographed copy. And if anybody wanted to reach out to me to purchase it personally, you're absolutely able to do that. I'm going to have inventory here, and I'm happy if you wished to have an autographed copy. I can mail it from Delaware. So it's great to know summer's on the horizon. Things are happening here in Delaware that are blooming and beautiful. So thank you for watching this long-winded message, and have a wonderful day. And I'll be touching more on social media now that the book is written. It was just all too much to get that work done, and while I was writing. So take care and have a wonderful day. Thanks for all your support.